Got the three sides of both legs glued and doweled together. I have to put on the remaining side, but before I do that I have to make those blocks. And before I make those blocks, which are right there in my plan, that blue area right there, the leg feet they call them. But before I do that, I've got to do this. I have got a natural disaster going on in my shop, a man-made natural disaster. So I'm going to clean up, reorganize, and get busy. And then I will be right back to you. Okay. Much better. Now, it's not perfect, but it's what I like to call workable. So I have my shop back in workable order here. And this is one of my leg sides. And here's the other 3/4 of it. We'll mount on there like that. And that looks pretty good. I like that. So I'll need to flush these up and do a little sanding on them, I suppose. But what I need to do before that is make these blocks in here. And I misspoke the last time I said that they didn't give me that angle, but as I read on in the instructions there, they did give it, and it's exactly what I have my blade set to, which is 4 degrees. So this wedge angle is 4 degrees, making this cut here 4 degrees. This is 90, so I've got to cut a taper at 4 degrees going this way, a 90-degree cut there, and a 90-degree cut this way. And then I have to make 4 of those. So that's what I'm going to be up to next. Okay, I've got this one side clamped down so that it won't move on me as I try to measure. I clipped one end of a scrap piece here at 4 degrees, and so I have the taper going down. The short side, I'll just say the short side is to the inside here. And what I did was I put that up to my piece here, made a mark on the back side, and then from that mark I made another mark going to show which way the taper needs to go when I made my cut. So I took my scrap piece and over to the table saw and made a cut off the end of it, and here's the result. And you can see that I'm just a bit long. And it's a good fit. It's a nice, the tapers are nice and match up very well, but I'm a little long and I have to shorten it up just a little bit. So I'm going to take it over to my table saw. I've got my micro adjuster set up there, and I'm gonna dial that over a 1 turn, see what happens until I get it just perfect. but this micro adjuster stop is perfect for this situation. So after I get it dialed in, I'll show you the fit I have. So a full turn was too much right here. You can see that it wants to stick out proud here by probably a 1/16. So that's no good. So then I've backed it off to just a half a turn, and that is going to be just about perfect. So it's just a little under, but I can live with that. I'd rather it be a little under than over. And I think once I get some glue on there and slap those in there, that'll be nice. So I'll cut 4 of them, or at least I'll cut these 2 and then check to make sure the other ones are the same width here. But I've got my stop set up for 2 of them, and I'll do those right now. Okay, got these 2 done for my side B leg. I have it labeled as B. This side was cut, to the exact length as my test cut. This one, I cut another one exactly the same as that, and it ended up being a little too short. So I had to dial my adjustable stop back about a half a turn, I guess it was. And now I got a nice fit. So again, the beauty of that jig is worked out great. So I'll get this one off of here, mark these left and right, make sure they go back in the same spot, get my other leg up here and cut those 2 as well. And I'll show you how I'm cutting them when I cut those. Okay, this is the A side, and good news, I can use that one that I just cut that was a little short on the other one. But you can see I'm a little bit out of square right here. And when I go to glue these in, or I'm going to glue this to this piece here first, I'll be able to pull that back into square, drill my dowels and glue that in. So that'll work out good. So I only have one left to do. I'm going to leave it. I tried this on the other side as well, and it seemed like a pretty good fit, but if I have to shave anything off, I'll do that. This one is a little bit shorter of the bottom than the other. But let me cut that one and we'll see how it fits. Now that's a lot strong. So I'm going to adjust my jig, make a second cut. I'll turn it that half a turn back to the original length, and we'll put it back in. Okay, nice fit. That didn't take long at all, and that I can't be happier with that jig. That just takes all the guesswork out of it. I'm going to be using that thing a lot. So I'll mark these and we'll start putting them together. Okay, it pays to read the directions. They want this thing doubled up. So I took my first cut. I want it on the bottom. Matched it up with the cut I just made now, the same bevel. So that's flush, and then I drew a line here, and that's my short side again. So I'm going to take this piece, put it up against my adjustable stop. Again, I've got it backed off. I know I'm going to be a little long, but that's okay. I'll sneak up on this cut, and I'll have to cut 3 more after this one. Gotta get my safety glasses. I am just a fraction long. So I'm going to dial this up just a bit. Let's see here. Find my black mark. There it is. I put it on the bottom. That's 1/6 of a turn. So we'll see how that does. That's it right there. Yeah, I can live with that. That is within a thousandth of an inch, I would guess. I can feel it just ever so slightly, but I am not gonna move that jig one more turn. So there you go. So that's what that's supposed to look like. I gotta glue these together first and then place them inside. So I gotta take my mark off of this one, move it on top of this one so I know which one it is. Okay. One set done, 3 to go. I guess that's a good way to check them right there. There we go.